generation is no stranger to social media. We rely on it for friends, family, class, and even work. But what is the latest trend in social media when it comes to dating? Perhaps people all slid in someone's DMs. Not to mention, social media has been known to negatively affect relationships. What do you think? Do you take online dating seriously? And what rules should couples follow when it comes to their relationship? Salitra, what do you think about this?
I have a lot to think about this, honestly. As for like, does social media negatively affect, like your relationship? It definitely can. Because, you see people and you kind of compare. Social media can be negative, period, So you see people and you compare them to you. You compare them to your life, what you have. So, of course, when you see other relationships, you compare them to yourself. What are they doing? What are they posting or this or that? So I definitely think it can be very negative in some aspects. But at the end of the day, you have to be yourself. That's my advice. In relationships, you have to be yourself. Everyone doesn't love social media. Everyone's not on it, so please stop thinking everyone is a part of it, because some people don't like it. But I just feel like you shouldn't let social media determine who you care about and who you love. Definitely not.
True. It seems like it's been like a recent thing, the whole relationship goals thing, and it seems like a relationship isn't valid until it's posted online now lately, and not everybody needs that validation. So that's something that's interesting. What do you think about it?
I agree with you. One thing that I want to touch on that Salitra said that I totally agree with is the whole idea that it's a competition sometimes when it comes to dating and what you're posting online. I was lucky enough to meet my girlfriend offline, human contact, face to face, and I like that it wasn't born into that, because I unfortunately we all know those friends who found each other on social media, and now their social media has literally become their relationship. Mm-hmm. And it seems like everything they do, if it's not posted on social media, then it's like they're not doing anything with the relationship. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing worse than going out with a couple and everything's pictures.
It's very bad.
It's
very annoying.
It's good to go out, take 5 minutes, because if you're at if there's sunset's gorgeous or you're out somewhere to eat really nice, take a picture. But I don't think that life should be lived through a lens. Yeah. And I think the big problem is are you like, what's your actual connection with the person if the only time you ever see them is through an iPhone or through a camera? And I think there's definitely very healthy ways to do it, but I think there's definitely that kind of borderline that you really need to be aware of, where it's like your relationship should be public. People should see what you're doing. We all get great ideas.
You touched on a good one.
Exactly.
Being public, like, not to cut you off, but it's a lot of issues with with women, or they feel like if their boyfriend doesn't post them, like, oh, you're not mine, or you don't claim me, and I'm not gonna lie, I have been in that argument too. But still, it's just like it comes to like a obsession, like. Social media isn't everything, and like it's starting to really have to validate a lot of people, just aspects of their lives. Like, of course, like you with someone every day, like you posting shouldn't determine like if you're together, but like our mental is changing with using social media 24/7. It is changing, definitely. Okay. It's like,
I love the funny stories about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The ones that come to mind immediately are. When people don't post something on social media for such a long period of time, and then all of a sudden you get texts like, are you guys still together?
Are you alive?
Are you alive? Are you
dead?
Exactly. And it's funny the amount of texts you get, it's like, hey, you haven't posted anything with such and such in so long. What's the deal here? Or, because when when speaking from all my single buddies, the first thing they do is look at a girl's social media, and it's determining that range of dates. They haven't posted a picture with a girl for 3 months. Are they single? Are they not single?
I know,
right? Sliding that DM.
Exactly.
Is it time to slide in the DM?
Exactly. But I think it takes away from the whole idea of like just ask them. At the end of the day, be like, you don't have to be up front and be like, you got a man or not.
I know.
But I mean, come up with a good way of like, hey, so tell me a bit about yourself. You get to learn a little more about someone instead of just, scrolling through social media and seeing who their pictures are with. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
social media it can be it's a love and hate relationship.
Yeah.
It can end a
Yeah.
relationship or blossom a relationship and make you get paid. A lot of people are getting paid now because of relationships.
Exactly.
So I mean,
Exactly.
I wish I got paid for love.
Even with like the reality TV show, relationships and everything, like that's been a huge issue. Like, I don't know if you guys stay in tune with like, Love and Hip Hop or Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh, I do, girl.
A lot of these people aren't even housewives, and a lot of these people have fake relationships. So it's just like,
And you see if they're dumped or not on their
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
because all the pictures are gone.
Yeah.
If they break up, you're like, oh, yeah, they broke up.
oh my God.
Me personally, I'd rather keep information private because I don't want to go through the whole, oh, well, we broke up, so I have to delete all the pictures. Like, I'm not here for
Been
it.
there,
I'm just
done
not.
that. Been
I'm
there,
over
done
that. Over that phase of my life. Moving on.
It goes like that. So
I don't know. There's something fun about watching people go absolutely scorched earth on everything, and watching a good social media rant that ends with 15 months of posts just completely wiped
Yes.
out,
Yeah.
cleaning the slate entirely, and then you're like, wow, something bad really happened.
Yeah, definitely.
So.